Yo, what's up everybody? We're playing Wraith King again. I know, I don't usually play the same hero like this quickly in a row, right? But I just really want to try out the Mortal Strike build again. I just had a bunch of people in chat that were like, what are you talking about, like with Wraith King, people not playing him properly and all of that. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, I think Wraith King as a hero isn't very popular right now, but that's because people aren't really using him properly. Because Wraith King really has these new skeletons and this new craziness that he can do. And, well, hopefully we'll be able to pull it off properly this time, right? Like, what you need is you need a strong early lane. You don't need it for very long. You only need it until you get your not Daedalus, Crystallis. And Crystallis isn't that expensive, right? Just brown boots and Crystallis. You're good to go, right? You don't need anything else. But once you have that, you're good to go to just go into the jungle and clear everything out, get rich, right? Get rich really, really damn quickly. Anyway, we'll see how that goes down. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, right? I did. I got a new board game, which I'm always happy about. Yeah, I love myself some board games, so I'm really looking forward to playing that. It's called Dixit. I haven't played it yet. Right, it's for 3 people. We're just 2 people, so we're gonna invite some more people over. And yeah. Oh, funny thing. On my birthday. No, what am I saying? Dude, fucking my brain. I have a headache. I have a really bad headache right now. My brain is not working properly. Got nothing to do with fucking birthdays right now. Here's what I was trying to say. On Christmas, my sister bought my mom, like, kind of like as a joke gift, a board game as well. It was this shitty German TV show. I don't know if it exists outside of Germany. Frankly, I really do not know. It's like Shopping Queen. I don't know what the fuck it is about, right? Apparently it's like about buying clothes or some shit. But she bought her the Shopping Queen board game, which is a thing apparently, and we played it and I won. And I just want to let the world know that I am clearly the world's best shopping queen, and I would like to be respected as such. So thank you world. Thank you for paying attention to me, and please respect me as the new queen. I won by points. Like there's like a part of the game where you have to like vote on everybody's like outfits that they chose. It's such a shitty game, right? And you know, like you get extra points if everybody's like, yes, yours is beautiful and fitting and all of that. I got 0 votes. Mine was terrible, right? But I won by points. I won by points and I will take that. Anyway, playing Wraith King here. I would like for this build to be known as the Skeleton King. Alright? Like, I want this to be the Skeleton King build. Guys, I'm on my own in this lane right now. Against 2 heroes. Both of which are stronger than me. That shouldn't happen. Right, here, look, here's kind of the problem with Wraith King as a whole. He's just not that strong early. Like, it just really sucks, and you really need backup. So, like, a situation like that, where I'm completely left alone. Look, you don't pull unless I'm safe. I was not safe. So you don't pull. Right? Like, that's the thing. Pulling is about making sure your safe lane carry can get money. Right? And if you're pulling, and then abandoning me in lane for it, you're not actually helping me make money at all. You're just getting money yourself. Anyway. I feel like people have this, like, sometimes, like, a weird idea of what pulling is for. Right? Like, pulling isn't about anything other than making the lane easier for the carry. If that means you're abandoning the lane, the carry lane, it's probably not gonna make it easier for the carry, right? Anyway. But yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that I am, in fact, the shopping queen. Technically speaking. As I won based on points. I was just playing the fucking mechanics of the game, right? Like, as we were like learning the rules, I'm already like, okay, I know how to abuse this. So I did. My outfit looked like trash. Like, it did not make any sense at all. But it did earn me the most points. So easy peasy. Alright, anyway. We're fairly close to our Crystallis. Nice thing with Crystallis is it's cheap. Like, I mean, it's literally cheaper than a Hand of Midas. Right? Like, it costs less money than a Hand of Midas does. Hand of Midas is 2150? Right, and this is... Wait, actually, is it less? Wait, I gotta... No, this is 2120. Hand of Midas is 2250? 2150, damn it! Okay, it's 30 less gold. It's not a huge amount, I know, but it's something. It's something, right? We're gonna take it. Oh, that's a big camp. Alright. Gonna go then, kind of like see if we can maybe clean this out. Go get myself a crit. Like if I got a crit, you know, ever, that would make this really nice and easy. There we go. Alright, cool. Don't need much more. Right now I can't really farm this too well, so I'm just kind of keeping my distance. Just going into the jungle, of course. Just to quickly explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to use the courier really quick. So, Mortal Strike is a weird ability, right? So here's what Mortal Strike says. When Wraith King passive gains a chance to deal bonus damage on attack, kill non-player units when it triggers, and convert them into a skeleton army. Right, so that implies that, you know, like if you crit with Mortal Strike, you get the skeletons. Here's the fun part. You don't actually need to crit with Mortal Strike. You just need to crit. Right? Like, as long as you crit, Wraith King treats all crits the same. Wow. How have I not gotten a crit yet? Wraith King treats all crits the same. And crits do stack in chance, right? You can't trigger like a crit at the same time as another crit, but they do stack in chance. So if you have more crits, then you will be critting more often. And that's kind of the whole point. So with the early Crystallis, what we can do is we can farm the jungle. Right? In fact, we can't farm anything. Because we are just constantly critting. Like the whole fucking time. It's actually insane how much you start critting. And the thing is, every crit is a skeleton, right? And every skeleton is more farm. These skeletons farm like crazy, right? Like they are actually super, super god tier at farming. And also they are super, super god tier at pushing, right? They're just actually really good. The one thing they suck at is having HP, right? Like they're squishy as all hell. It's super irritating. But god damn, they are really good at everything else, right? So here's the thing. We get Crystallis to farm. It's a farming item. It's the same reason why you would buy a Hand of Midas or anything like that. Alright? And then you go crazy with it. Okay, mana burn is a bit annoying. That's fine. We don't really worry too much about that. But you can see we already have 6 skeletons. We would have 7 if we had space for 7. But yeah. And the main point of this build is really to just be able to farm like crazy. Because you really do farm like crazy. Let me grab this, thank you. Get our skeletons here. The next thing we want is Boots of Travel. This is also a split pushing build, and it is very good at split pushing. Right? Because you're constantly going around the place and summoning these skeleton armies. And the thing is, like, the skeletons, you can't really control them. Like, you can kind of direct them, but you can't really control them. Which makes it kind of tricky to, like, be able to properly tell them what to do. But what you can do is you can just be in places where the enemies aren't. And then you don't really need to control them, because, like, they're gonna push a tower on their own anyway. Right? That's what they like to do. They like pushing towers. That's, like, their favorite thing. So, yeah. Anyway. 40% chance to one-shot creeps on hit and get a skeleton. Yup. Again, very, very high chance to pull this shit off. And it is very powerful when you do. As you can see, I have a lot of last hits here. Right? Like, I have a lot of money. And you farm the jungle so quickly. Because with our high crit chance, you know, it works on jungle creeps. Right, like these jungle creeps, just like any other creeps we encounter, they just get one shot. Or they just instantly kills them. Now, they have a lot of people down there, but whatever. Like, I'm just gonna avoid that, I don't really want to fight that. So I'm gonna go over here. Right, look at how easy it is to just clear out the jungle. It's just like, no big deal at all. It's no big deal at all. And, yeah. Something that's kind of funny about the skeletons as well, they don't actually count towards blocking creep camps. So you can just leave them in camps and they will simply, you know. Okay, I really hope they are gonna come over here, nice. Right, so you can just leave them in camps and they will continue fighting. I don't know why the skeletons don't block creep camps, but they don't. They just do not. And that's another thing we can use about them. Right, you may notice that everything about this just is like, oh yeah, let's go crazy on farming. The difficulty with the skeletons is really getting them to properly behave. Right, like you want them to act in a specific way, you want them to move around the map in a specific way, and getting that control figured out can be pretty difficult. But that's just something you have to learn, right? And that's like a big skill cap with this build, right? Like, I think it's actually not the easiest build in the world, especially considering that Wraith King is usually one of the more simple heroes. Now, personally, I'm not very good at split pushing at all, right? Like, I'm very bad at it. It's not something I like to do, so it's not something I have practiced a lot. And there's a lot of skill that goes into split pushing. Okay. We've got our skeletons incoming. Yeah, sure, whatever. Go do your thing, skeletons. Go do your thing. Alright, again, the problem with the skeletons is really just how squishy they are. Like, they will not be able to fight on their own against heroes. Like, that's just not something they do. They are for pushing and for creep farming only. But they are very good at that. Right, they excel at that. They are the absolute best at that particular thing. Right, again, they just really suck at everything else. But the thing is, they're so good at that that it hardly makes a difference. That they, or it doesn't really matter that much that they are bad at everything else, because they're just so good at their particular niche. So we're gonna go ahead and continue farming here. And you can see we're just getting so many of these skeletons. So much more than you would usually be able to. Right? Like, usually you would never have this many. Never, ever, under any circumstances. Right? But we do. We do. And it just applies constant pressure on our enemies. Because after these skeletons are done farming the jungle, well, guess what they do? They walk into a lane and push down the lane. Right? And they push lanes really quickly, especially if you've got this many of them. As you can see, they actually do a lot of damage. So what are we building next? I actually really like Blink Dagger, so we just want more mobility. Right, we want to go even crazier with this. Just want to go really, 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 really hard on these fools. So TP boots so far haven't really come in too handy, sadly. I feel like maybe I got them too early. Like, I'm still trying to figure out the details of this build. Right? I really want to figure out the details. Like, that's kind of the problem. Like, I don't know how exactly to optimize this yet. I'm sure somebody better at Dota than me can do that. But the basic idea stands, and I think the basic idea is super strong. Just look at my money. Look at how much cash I have. Right? Like, isn't that kind of crazy just how much money I have? Right? Like, I have my TP boots ready here. You know? This jungle is, like, constantly being cleared out. Gonna head over here again. And there's another cool thing about, like, TP boots and skeletons. Right? They actually have this really interesting overlap. Where TP boots have a 45-second cooldown, skeletons have a 50-second cooldown. Making it so that the timing almost lines up perfectly. Right? Like, it's almost a perfect match on those two things. which is why I wanted to try it with the TP boots. Alright, kill this. Thank you. We have Blink Dagger online. So now we're gonna send these skeletons over here. I'm still mostly using these skeletons just to farm the jungle. Right, like that's their main purpose at the moment. I just want them to farm the jungle for me. Because right now everybody's still in the laning stage, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense to have the skeletons be running around into the creep waves, because as I mentioned, right, they're just not good at that. They just die. They just die. Right, like if I send the skeletons into a creep wave, they will die. I got Blink Dagger if you want to go for this guy. Alright. So yeah, this is, by the way, this is what I mentioned. This is what I meant with... I don't think people are playing Wraith King properly right now. I think this is what is the best currently available Wraith King build. And people just need to learn how to optimize it. Right, like once we figure out how to optimize this build, I am confident that it is better than any of the other options currently available for the hero. We just haven't figured out how to optimize it. Right, so there's a lot of heroes down there. That means we go top. Yo, what's up? Don't worry about me. I'm just chilling. Now what do we get next? I think like maybe just rushing a Soul Cross is not a terrible idea. We could get a Shadow Blade. Something that that we talked about last time that I thought was really cool was the idea of a Bloodthorn for mana as well. Now one of the downsides with this is if you really want to go for super maximum skeleton, you don't want to actually get at level 20, you don't get the no reincarnation mana cost, which is a very good talent. Instead you want to go for the 3D skeleton attack damage, which is super crazy. Right, like that is a super strong build. Or like super strong talent. But then you of course don't have the no mana cost reincarnation. This guy's got a diffuser blade already. Yeah, I think we do actually go for that orchid. Right, it also makes it so that when we catch somebody, they can't actually defend themselves from the skeletons by nuking them down. I think it's an interesting way to go, so let's give it a try. Alright, let's just get that orchid. Orchid, of course, also works well with our Crystallis. Right, so everybody in chat is already like, well, get Daedalus, right? Because like you want to get more crit chance. But I don't actually need more crit chance. Right, like there's actually no real reason to get even more crit chance, because you can see we actually get our skeletons going on, like maximum skeletons going on all the time anyway. So what's the point of even more crit chance? And Crystallis also builds into Bloodthorn. Hey, Aikosuki, thank you for the sub, my man. I very much appreciate that. So what do you guys think of the build? Isn't this cool? Right, chat, push one if this is cool. I think this is such a cool idea. Now, how good is it? I don't know yet. But I do believe there's a lot of potential here. Right? I think give this into the hands of like a really talented split pusher, like really like a pro player, somebody who really knows what they're doing, and it's going to be nothing short of absolutely terrifying. Because it's just so fast at farming, and it is just so good at cleaning out the entire map, pushing all the time. Like, it does everything you want. It's a bit weaker in terms of actual team fights, but the thing about Wraith King is inherently good at team fighting, so you're not actually giving up that much, right? Because he's just like already like, you know, he has got like his inherent abilities are good at team fighting, even if you don't really build towards team fighting. It is lit, you're close to 200 creeps, yeah. Alright, like... Okay, let's get this again. You guys farm that. I'm gonna teleport into the mid afterwards. Alright, we'll clear these guys out and go mid. And keep in mind that anytime I summon these skeletons, they either farm the entire jungle for me until they die, right? Like, look at this. These guys are taking on like an ancient camp right there, or they push a lane, which means there's always pressure being applied on our enemy, right? You see the mid tower here is down. Now with the blink dagger and TP boots, we are so incredibly fast at actually going around the map that it's really difficult for them to intercept me. It's really difficult for them to do anything about this because I am fucking everywhere, right? There we go. We've got our orchid. I think we're actually gonna upgrade straight into Bloodthorn because it's only 1,000 gold since we already have the two really important pieces. And it is a pretty significant upgrade. Oh, and our skeletons just totally saved that tiny. Funny. I mean, he's probably still dead. Yeah, he's still dead. Still protected him. Alright. By Manta for more split push? I don't think Manta would really be the most helpful thing for our kind of split pushing here. For our particular brand. Right? Because we are not a Radiance split pusher, which is what you usually do. You know, get Manta, you get Radiance, and then you push with that. But that's not at all what's going on here. We are like pushing skeletons only. Right? Now we get 5 maximum additional skeletons. Right? And because we are so quickly at moving around the map, we're basically always attacking creeps. Now we can actually just like... You know, you may notice that oftentimes we had 7 skeleton stacks. And we get some more crits and we can't actually get any more skeletons. Now we can. And 12 is actually a number you don't often reach. Like, I don't often actually manage to fully fill up the 12. That's pretty rare. Right? But that just means that we are, like, truly optimizing how many skeletons we have. Which is great, because we want to optimize that as much as possible. Alright. Okay, my team is fighting. What does that mean for us? That means we are pushing. Right? That means for us, we are going to be up here. And we're going to break down this tower. Because why not? Right? Let me go ahead and start working my Soul Cross. No, thank you. I wish I had summoned my skeletons a little bit later. Definitely a mistake on my end. Because my skeletons are now in the jungle. And they are farming there. But I'm just gonna split push. Right, I'm just going to split push here. And like this is again where maybe you want to consider getting a Shadow Blade. So you're better at this. Right, so it's like less risky to split push like this. Because that would really help. But honestly it's not that risky anyway. Because like with Blink Dagger and Resurrection. We've got a nice stun. You know, we can actually escape a lot of situations quite fine. Let's get this shit. I'm gonna go over here. Continue farming. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'll definitely appreciate that. Alright, that will be just fantastic. Chat, I hope you guys are enjoying the build. Right. Again, and this is what I think you should do with Wraith King these days. And the fact that, like, I don't know. It's just got so much obvious potential, right? Like, it's obviously so good. And I think really the main reason why, like, pro players and such aren't using it is because it's so different from what you would usually use Wraith King for, that they just either don't know or they don't want to risk it, right? And I can fully understand that mentality of saying, okay, you know what? We don't really, like, we're playing for money here. We don't want to risk losing that money due to some weird, crazy, nonsense strat that we haven't properly tested yet, that nobody really knows the proper build for. Admittedly, I would also not be too surprised if they simply do not know about it. Like, I have not seen anybody talk about this ever. Octarine for cooldown. You actually don't need Octarine. Like, cooldown reduction is not that important. Because, as you can see, we are still optimizing how many skeletons we have. Right? Like, having lower cooldown doesn't actually really help us with that. Because we are always... Every time this is online, we use it, and we never get to 12. Right? We never get to 12. making it so that we are always on optimal. Like, we always have the optimal skeleton amount. And as such, we already, like, are maximizing that. And we don't actually need to get cooldown reduction at all, because it wouldn't really help. Right, in terms of skeleton maximization, at least. And that's really the big thing we're doing. You can see that on the minimap, just take a look at the minimap. Every single lane is being pushed down. They cannot farm anything. The entire map is being drowned out in skeletons, right? Like, no matter where they go, there's always something pushing. My team, of course, is doing very well, but, I mean, my team has... yeah, no, they're actually just doing really well. That Skyrev is doing super fucking well. Yeah. Okay, grab you, thank you. Got this right here. Gonna go ahead and push this down. And going to summon some skeletons here. Then teleport bottom. I know there's a bit of a fight going on, but that's fine. Glyph is activated just to protect from the skeletons. Right, because they have to, and so they all go back. In the meantime, I'm pushing bottom. Right, like... Hey, Ogga! Thanks for the 31-month sub, my dude. Appreciate it. Still no piss bottle, baby rage? Oh, yeah. You'll get there, man. You'll get there. Only the most prestigious shall ever get the piss bottle, and I believe in you. Right. Da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, we have not been in a single fucking fight, of course. But there haven't been that many fights, you may notice. Right? Like, this is just not a very fight-orientated game. Absolutely not. In just a little while, we'll be level 20. Now, level 20 is absolutely enormous. Like, it is super important. Because at level 20, we gain access to the most important talent for the entire build. And that is the plus 30 skeletons damage. That talent does not seem like it is that good, but I promise you it is actually just super fucking god tier. Right, it is actually just insane. The reason it's so good... Okay, do we have a torrent on that? Yep. No. The reason it's so good is because it actually doubles our skeleton damage output. Right, by the way, this is what I mean with Wraith King doesn't actually need that much in terms of fighting potential to be able to just wreck people. Yeah, but it doubles your skeleton damage output. Because they actually only have 30 damage to begin with. So, you know, you kind of go a bit crazy there. And that should be a barracks, I think. Oh, nice creeps. I'm always happy to fight some creeps because big crits give big heals. Okay, 30 skeletons damage, thank you. That's a barracks down. We're gonna go top really quick. We got our soul cross. I would really like some more crits here. Nice, that's good. There's a fight down here. Just to kind of like showcase how quickly you push with this, I'm going to summon the skeletons in just a second. Here we go. This is the skeletons with the talent. Right, they managed to kill a barracks before being killed by Zeus. Okay. I'm probably dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. We managed to kill a barracks in about, I don't know, a second and a half? Right? Like, I just, like, walked in right there on top of 3 enemy heroes. I managed to kill a barracks before they managed to kill the skeletons. So yeah, but in this build, plus 30 damage skeletons is much better considering you have Bloodthorn for mana. Yeah, of course. Like, since I have Bloodthorn for mana, it's not as big of a deal that I don't have the no reincarnation mana cost. Right? Like, that's absolutely certain. Is drums good? I don't know. I think so. I think drums might be really good. I think drums could be really, really good. I think Helm of the Dominator could be really good. I think pipe, Vladimir's, like anything that gives auras, all seems really nice. Again, this build is mostly unexplored. Like if you want to, we can just get some casual drums here. Don't think it's gonna matter very much. But this build is mostly unexplored. Like nobody really does this. But I think, can you guys see the actual, like, do you see the potential? Right? Do you see the potential? Anyway. Right, Crimson Guard, there's lots of ways. Like, generally, you just want to tank up the skeletons. Like, the skeletons do really good damage. They just die. Right, like, so if you can tank them up somehow, you're actually in really good shape. Alright. Let's go over here. Oh. Oh, seriously? You guys are all down there. Okay, sure. Free barracks. Whatever. Okay, how many skeletons do we have? 8. 9. Okay. Aww. I'm sad he teleported back. Cool, we got him. No! No! Shit, okay. Ah! Feels bad, man. No, they teleported back. Yeah, okay, now I'll be honest with you. Now we're just fucking around. And I probably shouldn't do that. Because we were doing so well. But, I mean, this game is in the bag. Look at this shit. They got one of our towers. They got one. And they got nothing left. Like, it's just... This is just over. But, you know. Fuck it. Oh, we didn't quite get him. Come on, dude. Wait, where am I? Where did I die? I don't know where exactly I died. Alright, I think we gotta get away right here. I don't have any skeletons right now. I actually gotta get out. That's okay. We're fine. I really hope we're fine. Yeah, we're good. We're good. There's the Juggernaut just running around like crazy. Like the maniac he is. So I think what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go back and get ourselves some skeletons. Right? Like, we gotta get ourselves our skeletons going. We currently don't have any. I think getting just a few of these guys. You know, we can actually get the stack of 12 going and then just finish the game with that, I think. So plus 30 damage added as base damage? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not, if I had to guess. Oh wait, he can still do that by silence? Bullshit. Bullshit, I say. Why can he still do that by silence? Alright, I got 12 skeletons. Can we finish?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, let's just go. Let's just go do it. I got 400 last hit. Da-da-da. So what if I swagger? Alright, you guys go down mid. I'll go get top barracks. Just go in. Just go in.
Oh, they have vision.
Of course they got vision. They got Zeus. How would they not have vision? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I am so good at video games. Da 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 da. Got all the barracks done. Yeah, I think we just retreat. I think we just retreat on that one. You know. We got ourselves a little bit of something. Sorry, team. Oh, man. I know I'm the worst. I know, I know. I suck. I should really have helped my team there instead of fucking about and getting barracks, but... You know, I don't get to rat that often. Not something I usually do. So I'm just enjoying it. And this hero's so good at it. It's crazy. Prowler Root isn't a spell to attack modifier. But you know, like if OD is silenced, he also can't use his Arcane Orb. It's really not a good argument, you know, because like the Prowler spell looks as if it was one of those right-click attack modifiers, but it doesn't behave like it is, which is just not really that great. Alright. New name, Rat King. Can we call this build the Skeleton King? Please? Is that an option? I really want to call this build the Skeleton King. No, my skeletons! Oh well, that didn't last very long, did it? Oh well, we are dead. Ah, damn it. We got some damage in and shit, but... Alright, maybe we fucked about a little bit too much. Alright, but like... I am totally just in favor of calling this build the Skeleton King. Like, just that, nothing else. Okay. Only a few hits away from death. Just Shadowblade in. No way that goes wrong. This is the point when enemy team comes back into the game and wins. I don't think so. Look, this barracks got nothing. Like, their buildings are just in such bad shape. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's one item that kind of solves every problem that we have in this game. Like, this item right here, funnily enough, fixes everything they can do against us. You gotta actually attack a dude. Come on, man, you even got the crit! You would have killed like 2 of them! Dude!
Oh, okay.
What the hell? Like, he had it! He had it! Some people. But yeah, with BKB, it's just like... Like, that's the thing, you know? So... Alright. Man, I really haven't been farming as much, though. Okay. Ah. The Manta. That's quite irritating. Not a big fan of Manta. Alright. Should we just go back into farming mode, finish up the BKB? Because I'm starting to get a feeling we should. You know. They are pretty strong, like we should respect that. Hmm. Totally ready to rat top. My skeletons, look at these heroic fucking skeletons, man. Oh no. Oh, please, creep. Oh shit, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Aww. He had a guy there. Alright, hello. Yes, I have a cat now. Okay, time to go. They have had enough of my bullshit. Oh, what are you doing here? Okay. I gotta admit, I didn't see that coming, but I mean, I'm not that worried. Glyph down. Yep. Like, that's totally a victory for us. Like, hell yeah. Glyph is down. Right? And I'm going to have BKB next time. That totally just worked out fine for us. Okay. Let's go over here, thank you. How's Roshan looking? He's doing pretty alright, it seems. Oh, there they are. I know, I'm the worst. I know. That's okay. Oh, we didn't quite kill him. There's the Omni Slash. Ah, that was so close. That was so close. But the Ancient is dying, you know. Oh man. You know. Like that's just the plan here. Right? Like again, we're the fucking Skeleton King. We are the Skeleton King. We rat people, that's what we do. So, you know, I'm pretty alright with this. This worked out really well, I think. Alright. Hey, Darklow's hating on my edible Agnes. Darklow's hating on my edible Aghanims. How dare he? I'll fight you, Dark Lord. Did I eat it though? No, it's awful. Like, it's edible. It's not tasty. Oh, man. Alright. So I really feel like after this game we need to take a shower. Right? Like, just a little bit. You get what I mean? It just feels a bit dirty. It feels a bit mean and nasty. But, you know. It's just how it is, right? Gotta do what you gotta do. We can get Roshan, right? Like, they didn't actually kill him. It's just nobody actually killed him. Man, fucking mod Dota Discord talking shit again. As always, as always. Look at me getting that shrine with those skeletons. Let's go. Like, I don't know, should I take this? I guess I will. I guess I'll take it, boys. Let's go. Because that's what I needed, man. I needed another resurrection. Alright. Why are you getting Daedalus, man? Well, I guess. I would just get BKB, I mean. Like, you really need BKB this game. Not getting BKB in this game is just a mistake. I mean, honestly, I got mine a little bit too late, but the thing is, like, I was playing the early game really seriously, and then I just kind of started fucking around towards the end, so... You know how I get, right? Like, after I had kind of shown what I want to do, like, we weren't really taking it too seriously anymore. I mean, we do have mega creeps and shit, like, it's pretty over. Like, mega creeps, do not underestimate them. They're, like, serious fucking business. Like, you're mega dead. Or maybe not. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's over there. Okay, sure, whatever. Man, I hate being slowed. Okay. Down. Got him. Boom, boom, boom! Slap him around, man. And that's the new Wraith King meta. That's how you do it. Right? That's how you do it. Right? Like, you get, like, really fucking far ahead. Right? Like, you see how fucking far ahead? I was out farming a Juggernaut. No problem. Right? Look at how much I was out farming the Juggernaut by until I started fucking about. Like, that's just crazy, isn't it? That's just crazy. Anyhow. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. We'll definitely appreciate that. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.